Hey everybody, it's Lindy Tate from Tater Buggin'. Y'all come on in the studio and let's do a thrift flip today. Let me get going down here. Do all the things down here first. If you're watching on replay, please comment hashtag replay or say hello just so I know you were here. And you can fast forward through all the hellos. I'm going to drop this link right here. In case anybody likes the shirt that's from Belle Lily, I'm going to give you my affiliate code. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Rose. Here come my friends. Hey, Trudy. And let's pin that. Uh-oh, now I missed it. There we go. Okay, now there we go. Hey, Jen. And Cindy's here. Hey, Cindy. Oh, thank you, Rose. I love this one, too. It says Faith. I put the link for you. This is a Belle Lily. Hey, Janet and Jerry. I don't know why I always feel like I have to put a little something on my lips before I go on here, and then I feel like I'm going to get it all over my teeth because I'm smiling so much. Hey, Leona and Danielle, Jill, Luann, Vanetta, Ellen. Hey, Grace. How's everybody doing today? Hey, Ann. Hey, Pamela. Yay, you got me live, yay. Hey, Kathy. Debbie, it's beautiful in Kentucky, yay. Hey, Lorianne. Hey, Carol. Gail, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Lori and Mary, thank you, thank you. It's Belle Lily. There's Ellie's Attic. That's my friend Elizabeth. Y'all got to follow her. We'll be talking about her today, too. Hey, Donna. Wait, they're going by fast now. I gotta catch up. Donna and Kathy, Margaret, Carmela. Hey, I've missed you too. Yes. Hey, Susan and Cheryl. Melissa's here. She's my heckler, and I love her. Hey, Cheryl and Stephanie. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, it's Belle Lily. This one is so comfy, so comfy. Hey, Jennifer. Oh, love you too, my sweet friend Elizabeth. I've been watching. Mr. Tater Buggin' was out yesterday doing some yard work, and so we cleaned out the two bluebird houses. We've got one on each fence, on each side of our fence. Hey, Norma. Yes, that was your idea, Jennifer. Hey, Cindy and Linda and Diane. So, we did our research when we put the bluebird houses up. And once they've had their nest in there and their babies have flown, they will not nest in there again until you clean out the old nest. Well, there's Betty. And Moidle's here. Hey, Moidle, I miss your face. Ask it, Elizabeth. I'll try to watch. Hey, Myrtle. It's hard for me to say that now because I'm used to saying Moidle, and I've got a Myrtle, so yay. Oh, Opa, toothaches are the worst. I'm so sorry. So cleaned out the two nests. Well, earlier I saw a bluebird on the ground, and I thought, well, that's odd. They're usually, they light over there where I've got their mealworms, on their feeders and things like that. So I watched, and he was picking up all the pine needles, and he had a little beak full of pine needles, and I thought, oh, please, please, please go to one of our houses and let us get another little family of bluebirds. And he did. He went to this one. So I've been watching both of them, the male and female, going in and out, fixing their nest up in that box. Oh, Judy, thank you for the stars. That's so sweet. You've been extra busy, Carmela. Yeah. Go. You got to know. How do you do it all? How do you do it all? They're needy, aren't they? We got to clean out their houses. Oh, Judy, you're so sweet. Okay, I wanted to catch up. Ellie's Attic. There's a question. There it is. I put that suet out, and guess what? A ginormous crow is hanging out and eating all of it. Yep, that can happen. I don't know what to do about it. I have, I think, 2 or 3 suet cages that I put out And I have a huge woodpecker that loves to go to those. The woodpecker and the nuthatch. I've got a lot of those around here. And so they go for those. Hey, Elizabeth and Denise. Paint class for the daisy. Oh, that's okay, Carmela. You're a busy lady. And Linda's watching from South Carolina. How is it in South Carolina today? Oh, got my Love and Life jewelry on, y'all. They gotta eat too. Yeah. All the birds gotta eat. Even Fat Robin, who acts mean to my bluebirds, she's gotta eat too. Y'all remember me showing you this 90s, right, Elizabeth? Hey, Teresa. Illinois put our birdhouse. Why? Why, Joyce? Oh, that would make me so sad. I just watch mine all the time. So I got this at Goodwill last week for $3.99. You know, we bought these in the 90s from Kirkland's. It's a hummingbird. Oh. They're all, in the beginning of the season, they're skittish of me sitting here. Oh, he saw me. Oh, I had a hummingbird live. Makes me so happy. Oh, the bird flu. Ugh. Well, so anyway, back to what we're doing. And I pondered, do I want to go on and put a coat of paint on it? Do I wait for y'all? And I decided we're going to chit chat while I put a coat of paint on it because I can't decide and y'all are going to have to help me. First of all, let me tell you. And Cindy, if you or Cindy or Betty or anybody who has the digital, well, it needs to be my link. If you would grab my link for Digital Deco Designs and drop it in here because I'm going to use one of her gorgeous papers today. Look how pretty this design is. Oh, it's got so many things on it that I love. Ran off all the cool kids. Hey, Becky. So this is what's going to go in the middle, and I'm going to try to line it up best I can where the B is going to be right in the middle. And backwards. There we go. So, thank you, Cindy. Hey, Melissa. Just got that one. Good, Cindy. So, this is why I was so excited to see Gail Chandler's here. Gail lives here in Bartlett. I've known her for 37, 38 years, right, Gail? I was in her daughter's wedding, and her daughter was in my wedding. So sweet. She mixed up and brought me 5 jars of chalk paint. I have been using them and using them, let me tell you. Hey, Lee, how are you doing? Happy birthday to your boy. It's Chase's birthday. So here's 3 of the colors that she mixed up for me. We've got white. Been using a lot of this white. I'm loving it. I redid a whole table, little table, side table yesterday with this. I'll have to show y'all that. I've been flipping everything because I've had so much stuff in storage and it's time to redo it and move it out. Although the tray I did, I didn't get to see Tanya today. I was getting ready for this, but her project looks so cute. Tanya Hummingbird Paintery. Y'all got to check her out too. So I've got gray, I've got white. I was about to tell you the tray I did yesterday and posted. We're going to keep that to tote food back and forth to the parents. And then we have this color that she mixed up for me. So I'm going to hold up each color with the paper, and I want y'all's opinion. Hey, Carol. Jean, I talked to her about that yesterday. Moidle, you need to answer to that. Hey, Kimberlyn. Everybody's missing Moidle. I miss her too. So we could do it white, always. That's kind of where I was going. Oh, that's wonderful, Lee. That's so great. Teamwork makes the dream work. We've got gray. Not sure how I feel about that, but y'all let me know. It's chalk paint. A friend of one of our sweet tater bugs mixed it up. I've been using it. Hey, Cecile. I know I do too, Regina. But then there's this that's, I don't know, kind of a honey color. So, oh, there's Fat Robin. I'm trying to decide, do I just go on with the white that I thought I was going to do, or do I, what do y'all think? What should I do? What should I paint it? Just been very busy and not, oh, I'm sorry, Moidle. No, she's here, Melissa. She's here right now. White. See, that's what I'm feeling, is white. Well, you know, I did think about that too, Lee, like painting it the gray and then dry brush it white. I also have, you know, my Rub and Buff out in that antique gold and the regular gold, so that's an option. I vote white and dry brush a color. I was actually thinking about white and then doing the antique wax on it. I really love that antique wax. Yeah, we gotta, Moidle, let's collab so we can, let's do some ideas. Oh, that's Trish's, Trish texted me. She forgot I'm on live. She does usually, Melissa, but she wasn't on yesterday. Okay, I'm going to go with my gut and what most of y'all are saying. I'm going to do white. And then we'll just go from there. Now, y'all, this is, you know, I usually paint or DIY kind of stuff on here. And y'all know, I've been telling you, I just have to kind of go with what I'm feeling or what needs to get done for one of my locations or something. And I've been really feeling like I need to get some of these projects fixed up and out the door. And it just so happens, Elizabeth from Ellie's Attic has taught me all these, taught us, I should say, all these cool new techniques to try. And I just have to try them. So she gets the credit for teaching me this stuff and these different techniques and different ingredients to use. I'm just enjoying them so much. I love to learn new things. But y'all, I'm also, I'm painting, I've got paintings going for my restaurant as well and for the booth. I just dove in yesterday to all the things. Started pulling stuff out, and I still have a lot to do, but I have several projects in the works. But it was really sweet Thursday when I showed this that y'all said you'd like to see me do this live because kills two birds with one stone, and I'm loving it. That, yeah. Oh, hush. I didn't either. Not these cool things. Oh. So, while I'm painting, and I'm going to try to do this pretty quick because I know this is not fun to watch. Everybody knows how to paint stuff. But I thought we'd chat about whatever y'all want to chat about. But I was going to bring up that Jennifer mentioned she would like for me to do a live where it's just a Q&A, which I'm not that interesting, but I mean, we could talk about anything, just kind of hang out. So that's what I'm going to do this week, but I'm not going to take up one of my usual times because that's not fair to those of you who, you know, would rather see a craft and not just me talking. So we're going to do a bonus one day this week, and I'm kind of thinking maybe tomorrow. It's going to be rainy anyway, and we could just grab a cup of coffee at some point. I don't know what time. It may be earlier in the day, earlier in the afternoon, and hang out. So what do y'all think about that? Regina. I don't think so, but I always welcome getting to just hang out with y'all and chit chat, because I'm usually you know, looking at whatever it is we're making, and I miss comments and stuff, and so getting all these crooks and nannies here. And I just want to go right around the edge there. Hello from yeah, hey Lynn. You're the one who lives close to my son, my oldest son. Can you handle it, Melissa? That's a lot, huh? I love to chat with my friends. Love the handles on that tray. I do too. Oops, there's a drip. That's all right. I gotta get going faster than this. I didn't think this would take up a whole lot of time to paint. We'll see. And I'll hit the second coat pretty fast. Later in the afternoon, because see, I was thinking, what if we did about 2 o'clock? Is that too early? I was thinking, you know, afternoon coffee together or something. Wednesday is going to be full because I've got to take my mom back to the dermatologist for another skin biopsy. And one of my dear friends who lives in Clarksville, Tennessee now, will be in town, and I'm going to get to see her Wednesday afternoon. I found out this morning. I'm so excited because we haven't gotten to see each other since before we all got stuck in our houses. Can't say those words, but so yeah, Wednesday's gonna be full, and so I just figured tomorrow might be a good day to do it. 2 is a good time. Oh, see, can't do that. That's what I did all day yesterday, put my fingers and stuff. I was a mess. GH is on it too. That General Hospital? Well, you could catch me on replay, or you could do what I used to do when way back in the day. I used to watch soap operas a long time ago, and I just recorded them so I could fast forward through the commercials. But that's up to you. I can't compete with General Hospital now. Lorianne, thank you so much for those stars. You're right. Wait a minute. I don't have the big circle on top yet, but look, this is the old Lazy Susan. I think I got it at a yard sale or at a, you know, like an antique store, and I had it on the table out here when this was a screen porch, and I forgot I had it. So I just need I was going to take these little things off the top and just put, we'll make it work right now. Put the big circle on top of it. But a certain gentleman that I know that cuts my wood is really busy right now with stair step trays. Thanks to y'all, and we love it. And screen porch door facades. He teases me about using the word facade, but that's what they're called. And he'll tease me and call it a facade. Goofball. You're a goofball. I watched As the World Turns, Lee, from the time I was, a little bitty thing, because my grandmother watched that. And when I would have to lay down, we lived with my grandmother, and, you know, I would have to lay down in the afternoon with her when I was really little. And that's when she would lay down and take her, she'd take her rest and watch her stories. And so I watched As the World Turns, oh my goodness, for a million years. And General Hospital, no, I didn't watch General Hospital. I watched Guiding Light, because it was on right after that. And for a little while, I watched Young and Restless and Bold and the Beautiful. But I haven't seen them in years now. Ooh, but I used to couldn't miss my stories. Hey, Vanetta. Make a lazy Susan. There's Dolly. You know, he said he could make one, but it would be cheaper to just buy one. But then we remembered we had this out in the storage building. So, yay. I just need to, he's going to cut my round top for it. And we'll just, because this is not optimal. And we'll take those, whatever you want to call it. What are those? Rails off of it? I don't need those. I know they all, so many of the soap operas are gone now. But I stopped watching them before they went away. Let me see. Oh, Sarah watched Days of Our Lives. As a young mom, I watched several stories, but one. You know, I would do that. I would have dreams about them. You know, you think you know them. After a while, you get so involved in all their silly, you know, drama and everything that you feel like you know them and they're your friends. I think that's funny. It's like when, did y'all watch Friends? We're huge Friends fans. And when Brooke Shields guest starred on there, and Joey was Dr. Draco Moore on Days of Our Lives, and she thought he was real. She was crazy. Everybody, I was so uncool because I remember everybody was talking about Luke and Laura, and I never watched that one. And I had people, Elizabeth, you remember Liberty Land? I actually would have, well, one day when I was there, because I was there a lot, somebody came over to me, and they thought I was Laura from General Hospital. I had to go look her up. I didn't see it, but, you know, that was funny. I had to go look her up and see what she looked like, because I just wasn't, I never watched it. But I remember in college, I think we were in college when Luke and Laura got married, and they cut, you know, they weren't going to class that day. No, it was the wedding day. So I thought that was funny. I lived in the dorms then, you know. Must have been it had to have been my freshman year, because that's the only year I lived in the dorms. I went down to Delta State. Well, that took me longer than I thought, y'all. I should have probably gone on and done one coat ahead of time. Very, very sorry. Dolly, don't fuss at me. Dolly doesn't want to watch painting like this. But I'm using a bigger brush. It is, isn't it, Gayleen? Yeah, I found that out a long time ago, yeah. Do you think so, Vicky? I forgot. Jeannie, was it Jeannie Francis? Was that her name? The other one I got way back then, too, was, and I never watched it much, Who's the Boss? You know, the woman that played, what was her name? Something Light or something like that. She was the, anyway, they thought I looked like her too, so. Oh, thanks, Melissa. But now you look so much, please. Well, you know, she was a good bit older than me. I mean, when I was at Liberty Land, I was in, was it high school, junior high? I think maybe high school, I think it was. And, you know, so she was a little older than me. Not a whole lot, I guess, but anyway. Okay, wow. Looks so different already, doesn't it? That brightened it up. I can't, you know, I can't do the dark. I mean, I could, but I kind of, y'all know, I'm vanilla, and I have, you know, soft colors in the house, and I just throw in like a pop of color. I've got the grays and the teal, and I've thrown in some yellow and moss green. Anyway, okay. But I don't know if I'm keeping this or if I'll put it in the booth. I didn't work at Liberty Land, no. That thing's bugging me. I've got to do it right. I gotta fix it. You kind of favor a younger Monica Quartermain. I don't know her either. Hey, Laura. Hey, Kathy, I'm having a great day. I'm hanging out with all y'all and just having a wonderful time. I'm going to hit this with one more coat of white since we're going to put that paper down. I want it to make the paper really shine. Yeah, this whole thing's probably just going to be me painting a tray, right? Eva, I should have said, Liberty Land was an amusement park we had here in Memphis back then. It was a lot of fun. It's not there anymore. That's where the Zippin' Pippin' was. You've heard about Elvis's favorite ride. It was the Zippin' Pippin'. They moved that though. I don't remember where it went, but it was an old wooden roller coaster. Funny story about that I always think of when I think about the Zippin' Pippin'. One time when my friends and I were there, I think it was me and Trish and Ramona were at Liberty Land. We were riding the Zippin' Pippin'. We just ride it over and over. We heard some man behind us acting like he was crying. And it was just really putting on. Hey, Tanya, I'm so sorry I missed you today. I was prepping and painting, and I'm very sorry I missed you. I heard it was adorable. It looked like it was going to be really cute. Yeah, Eva, here in Memphis, it was all about Elvis. And, of course, Elizabeth lived near Graceland. I lived near Graceland. I lived in the Graceland subdivision, actually. But anyway, there was this man crying, acting like he was crying, just kind of making a spectacle of himself. And we got off, and, we're walking away. I've still got the pictures of it. He pretended he cried, and he was being comforted by the girl with him. It was Andy Kaufman. Do y'all remember him? Anyway, that's that story. He just was really looking for some attention and putting on his whole act for the people while he was there. But he was just, we were like, okay, whatever. Oh yeah, Elvis used to ride his motorcycle through our neighborhood. We were right there. I think Elizabeth was across the street from Graceland, and I was adjacent to Graceland in the subdivision that they built next to the mansion. Whitehaven was so wonderful back then. It was a nice place to grow up. And a lot of times the gates at Graceland were just open. And one day, we were going, it was probably a Sunday, because we always went to see my other grandmother, my mom's mom, on Sundays. And I remember being in the back seat. So every now and then, Dad would just drive up through the gates and make the loop. Dad and Mom loved Elvis. It is, Lee. It is day and night different now. Yeah. But this one day, Dad drove up through the gate and was making the loop. And by the time we made it back to the gate, they had closed it. We got stuck. Okay, Opa, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to have to look for all those nooks and crannies and make sure I get them. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Y'all can see all those better than me. Okay, so you can see this one side. I really like the way it looks so far. That's a whole different look to it. But that 2 coats, I'm loving it. So, yeah. I can't remember. I mean, we didn't get in any trouble or anything, but eventually I guess they saw that silly 72 LTD Brom stuck in the inside the gate, and opened the gate back up for us. May have been the last time my dad drove up in there. It may not have been. Knowing him, it wasn't. But, you know, that was just a different time. It wasn't as, I don't know. It was just normal for us. We were neighbors. You went to, I have never been to Graceland other than driving up through the driveway. Can you believe that? I remember you talking about that, Betty. That is so cool. Yeah, I've never been to Graceland. And when I was in high school, my boyfriend at the time actually did tours in the Lisa Marie. He led tours in the Lisa Marie. I still never went to Graceland. I really should go just to say I went. Because Mr. Taterbuggin kind of grew up there. His daddy played the guitar. And so he would go to Graceland and they would just jam together. And so when Mr. Taterbuggin was like little, he remembers it though. He wasn't so little he doesn't remember it. But like he sat on Elvis's knee while they were jamming. You could do the tour, Moidle. She rode on the back of a motorcycle with her daddy from New Jersey to go to Graceland. So she was disappointed in her new sister-in-law when she found out that I had not been to Graceland. And I love Elvis. I mean, it's nothing against Elvis. It was just... Oh. Yes, absolutely. I was on, but I had to jump off for a second. Janice, did you miss my Elvis stories? I've been rambling while I paint about everything. I know, I'm sure Elizabeth's got a lot of good Elvis stories too. Oh, listen, Digital Deco Designs, Kathy over at Digital Deco Designs did a spotlight on Ellie's attic this week in her blog and in her email. So y'all need to go read that. It was wonderful. Okay. Getting this side. We're getting somewhere. That second coat goes a lot faster. Opa, how am I doing? Do you see any spots? I'll touch up, you know, after the fact, but it totally looks different now, doesn't it? What is the way? Let me see. I missed a... Just tuned in. What is the tray made of? It's metal. It's, you know, I think they sold them all the time at Kirkland's back in the 90s. Very dark metal. So I wanted to brighten it up. Found it at Goodwill for $3.99 this week. And I just thought it would be pretty to play with all the detail on it. And just lighten it up and give it a new look. This would be pretty to set on your dresser to keep your jewelry in maybe. Or, I don't know, y'all could probably think of a million uses for this. But we're going to put a piece of that beautiful Digital Deco Designs paper, rice paper, to really make it look pretty. Okay. That's it. That's what we're doing right here. Gail, Miss Gail, I love your chalk paint. Thank you very much. I love it. I think you need to do a live and show us how to make our chalk paint. How about that? Hey, Dee Dee, how are you doing? Okay, let's hit it with some heat. And while I do that, this is what I did earlier today. Now, those of you who don't live in Memphis may not be familiar with this sign down on Beale Street. I just wanted to do something fun. That red's not showing up very good, but this is kind of an iconic Memphis sign on Beale Street. And I wanted something, the restaurant where I have a wall is, well, it's been featured like from Rachel Ray and in Southern Living. So a lot of people that come through Memphis, for whatever reason, have to have brunch there. It's just the brunch place. It's over by the University of Memphis. And so I like to put, it's usually people traveling through that buy my art. I had a lady contact me last week. She bought one of my pieces. She's from Wisconsin. She bought the last piece that was on the wall, and she wanted some more pieces like it. But anyway, I just thought that was so sweet. But it's usually tourists that are coming through, so I like to put some Memphis pieces in there. One post with the different thing. I know, Barb. I think Lori Hamby got those. And one of them is about the darn cutest screenshot I ever saw. Oh, I missed where Lee has a shower. Is that right? Is that what I saw? I missed. Oh, go hop in the shower. All of us are going to eat for... Oh, yeah, for Chase's birthday. Well, have fun. Yay. Oh, really, Dee Dee? Yeah, I live just outside of Memphis in a suburb called Bartlett. And, I mean, I could throw a rock to Memphis. It's kind of the same, you know. The restaurant's called Brother Juniper's. You can look that up online. They have really good food, and the owner, we just made good friends with them, and how I got that wall is just nothing short of God, I tell you. That was one of those God moments that happened in my life, and so they've been very good to me. You do know where Bartlett is? Yeah, we're just northeast of Memphis, so. Great up in the whole area. Oh, you've been there, Sue. Yeah. I used to be at Stone Soup in Cooper Young, but they closed. They were very good to me, too. I had a wall in the main dining room and sold a bunch of art there, but they closed. And now there's a new restaurant in there that I had a friend suggest. She was very sweet. It's a barbecue restaurant now, so she suggested my pig paintings to them. So, Linda, I am just flipping this thrift store tray today. I just wanted it good and dry in the middle because we're going to use this beautiful paper. I can't talk today. Paper from Digital Deco Designs. Oh, really? Cheryl, that's a treasure. I think so too, Barb. That's what I was thinking. It would be pretty on a dresser or a vanity. So what I think I'll do, I want it to go right in here. And I want it to look kind of like that. So I'm just going to crease the paper with what little bit of fingernails I have right now. And we'll use the water pen that Betty sent me to tear it. I hope y'all have had some beautiful weather this weekend. It's can't decide if it's going to be sunny or cloudy today. I think we have rain coming, but it's been a nice day. I had to actually turn on the AC in the studio because it got really warm today. This is my favorite, Linda, this paper. Well, I've used so many of them. I mean, I love them all, and I love working with these. Oh, then it's on its way here, Betty. Yeah, if it's raining there, we're about to get it. So this is what it's going to you know, it's going to have that. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, now let me get out my water pen, water brush. Yes, Carmela, there's a link. Cindy shared it just a little bit ago. There's also, if you're, I hope it helps. This morning I kind of did a thing where nobody was able to really recognize that my link tree is pinned to the top of the Tater Buggin' page because it was just a picture of me and Gerald. And so I made a little graphic. And so it would stand out more. It'll always be pinned to the top of the page, but all my links are there if you're ever looking for Amazon, our favorites, or digital deco designs, or solar wood flowers, whatever. I do too, Melissa. I like it a lot more light. Look how easy that is. Look at it. There, Cindy's got it. Did you see it, Cindy? I hope that'll help. People find it, you know, recognize that that's what it is better. It's, you know, I can't sleep hot. I much prefer to sleep cold. And, it gets muggy fast here in Memphis, and so yeah, we had to cave. We usually can go longer than this without turning on the AC, and I tried to tough it out in here yesterday while I was working, but this morning when I started sweating, I thought this is ridiculous. Our sweet Betty Sargent got this for me, but I have seen them at Hobby Lobby. You can sometimes find them at Dollar Tree. Where else, y'all? Amazon. The water pens, they're wonderful. And I love to, when I play with watercolor, I use these a lot, or my watercolor pencils. The water brush is so nice to use, especially with those watercolor pencils. She has, Cindy, I think at Digital Deco Designs, Kathy, I'm sorry. I was looking at Cindy's name. Comes up, Elizabeth, correct me if I'm wrong, I think she has new designs every month. And so at the beginning of April, she came out with some really pretty ones. Elizabeth used one on the stair step tray the other night that she did live, Thursday night. I mean, oh wow. I love it. Oh, see, I can't keep everything. But I love this, and it's my favorite. Was that upside down? There's the bee. Oh my goodness. Now let me see if I fit that so well that, there we go. All right, now let's get our Mod Podge out. Your heart just exploded. 7 sizes, yeah. I don't have different sizes, I don't think. Let's see. Use this brush, I believe. Okay. So this is nothing earth-shattering that y'all don't know how to do already, because Ellie has taught us the ways. But it's a fun afternoon to just hang with friends. Relaxing Sunday. I hope y'all will like it. Hey, Michelle. I'm glad y'all love it too. This paper, it was a no-brainer. When I pulled out my stack of papers that I have from her, it was a no-brainer. She has, I'm going to show you this old tray that I've had in the storage building since Moidle brought it to me years ago. It was just like the one I did yesterday. she had brought me years ago, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with it. And I always wait until, like Elizabeth says, it tells me what it wants to be. I love it that she puts it that way. And I'll show it to you because I'm going to use some of one of Kathy's papers with the rooster in the middle, I think. It's going to be pretty. But I won't do it live. I don't think it's kind of a bigger project. This rice paper is so wonderful to work with, y'all. Really is. Ooh wee, that's pretty. I think white. I'm glad I did white. I'm glad y'all told me to do white. Yeah, Regina, she's got so many pretty designs. I'll show you the rooster here in just a minute. Yes, it is, Michelle, and the link is pinned in the comments with the discount code. Okay, now I believe my next step will be to seal this with Mod Podge, and then we're going to break out the wax, okay? Yes, Rose, she sure is. And you know, I was telling y'all the other day, I used a piece of her Easter paper. What did I make? Oh, come on, Lindy. Y'all remember? And I just took the bunny out of the middle. I'm still live, Hazine. You're here live. I should have a little live button right up here blinking. So glad you made it. You know, think outside the box on the Easter designs because her designs have so many different fun elements in them that you can use. What did I... Oh, I know what it... No, that wasn't it. What did I do? Opa, isn't it beautiful? I just love it. This is totally transformed. We went from 90s and dark to 2022 bright. Okay, so that'll seal that from the wax. Ellie taught me that. Butterfly, thank you. Thank you. It's my butterfly right here in the background. It was Easter paper, but it had spring elements all the way around the bunny. So I just took those pieces and made the covered the wings, and then I saved the bunny for next Easter. Okay, I'm glad y'all could remember because my brain. All right, let's do and see. Okay, I'm not getting rid of this. I'll still use these. You know, I'll probably make some more keychains out of them. So I don't waste a piece of her paper ever. Where's my, right here. All right. One medium you haven't done yet. The rice paper, Barb. Hey, Carrie, that's all right. I'm just glad you're here. You didn't miss much. I was just painting this tray, putting the rice paper in it. Yeah, that'll be great for a border. That'd be perfect. Thank you, Michelle. Isabel Lily. Very comfortable. I love a V-neck. I really do, and it's not too low. The bluebirds keep catching my eye, y'all. I'm sorry. They're so busy building their nest. Okay. I'm just going to jump in there. She told me that if it's too dark, I'll just go in with my white and we'll fix it. So I'm just going to tap off some excess wax. I don't want to go in too heavy. And let's just do it. Okay. We're going to hold it up after just one side and see what y'all think. Oh, shut up. I'm not going to go over the top of the bee just yet. I'm just going to do the edges. Yes, Vicky, they sure are. Where's our Lori today? She's usually here telling me how to do the next step, huh? Craft room organized. Oh, I understand that. Okay, she says it's too dark. Somebody says it's too dark. Linda, is that... There's Gail. She is still here. Let's just take this rag and wipe it a little bit. And we'll see how we like it after we wipe it. Oh, now that. Come on now. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I'm loving it. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Lighter on the wax. I'm gonna put it on, wipe it off, and let it just hit those high spots because I'm loving the way it looks with the body of the bee, you know. Yeah, much better. Okay. What did you say, Elizabeth? You wipe it first and then decide what? Yeah, not too dark. Okay. Yeah. I didn't want to go back. You know, I liked it light, so I didn't want to go back too dark and just kind of undo everything I just did. All right. Yeah, I'm really liking it wiped a little bit here. Petey, did you get too hot outside? Okay. See the difference? Huh. Y'all like it? I like it. Good. Okay, good. I can tell better when I hold it up and look in the camera, the phone. That really just kind of finishes it out to me. The white paint was chalk paint. Hey, Amy. Gail Chandler mixed that up for me. She mixed up 5 different colors for me, and I have been using her chalk paint all weekend on these projects, and I love it. Chalk paint ain't cheap. And I mean, I've done a table. I'll show you. You saw the tray I did yesterday with it, and I'll show you the table, and then I'm going to show you the other tray I'm going to redo. Oh my goodness, I love this. How will I ever be able to part with this? I don't know, Dolly. You have to ask Gail. She actually talked to a paint professional. I believe that's what you said, Gail. To learn how to do it. I told her she needs to do a live and teach us all that technique because this stuff is good. Yeah, I gotta wax these handles, Elizabeth. That's what I'm, because that'll kind of seal the chalk paint right so it doesn't get messed up. It's hard to see, I know, on there. So it's just, I'm just hitting a little of it. I'm loving it, Emily, yeah. So let's put a little bit more on this one. I don't think I got the back very well. took very little wax. Y'all saw I just dipped into the wax one time and I tapped it off over here on my little palette, and I just, you know, kind of dipped back into what's on the palette instead of getting more on my brush. So that did not take a lot of wax at all. And I love it. I think we're going to call that one done. Don't y'all? Or, okay, the other option, let me wipe this a little bit. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Pretty, pretty. All right. It's a total transformation, isn't it? I'll have to do a screenshot of what it looked like before and then have the after. I love it. Yay, thank you for the hearts. So do I need to leave it alone, or do I rub and buff it? Gail. Corners and high spots. Okay, do I go with antique gold? No, this is not antique gold. This is autumn gold, which really kind of looks like the body of the bee. Let me see. Let's try a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't say. This is what Ellie's Attic suggests. It's bare wax. This is dark antique. That's what I was using. Let me just want to see what this looks like. I'm very, very light, y'all, because I know what y'all are saying. Stop it, Lindy. So let me just show you that corner. Yes, no. Less is more. I agree. I do love it, though. This wouldn't, I don't think this would detract, but I think I'm going to just leave well enough alone because I love it. I do love it. All I may do is just do the other three corners kind of like that one. It's just subtle. Yes, Nelda, I believe it is. Right, Elizabeth? The wax serves as a sealer, kind of, for the chalk paint. That's the way I understand it. So, let me do a little show and tell. We're at 1 hour. Y'all mind if I do a little show and tell real quick? Do you love it? Sprinkle your love. So sweet. Okay. I have a before picture of this. This table was in I'm in the screen porch right now, but it's now my studio and we finished it out. But this sat in our screened porch for years, in the elements and everything. Now, I don't do furniture. Y'all know furniture is not my thing. But I decided, this was in the spare bedroom, just taking up space. It was chippy, and not in a pretty chippy way. I took a picture of it. But what do y'all think of this? I'm kind of liking it. Are you going to paint the back bottom? I don't know. Of the tray, I may do it. I'm going to see. It's black. It wasn't the color of the top. Did you? I don't doubt it. Got this table in 1990 when you got married, huh? I don't remember where mine came from, honestly. So, I got that done yesterday. It'll probably go in the booth. Now, let me show you this. This is something Moidle got for me at probably an estate sale years ago. And as you can see, I almost fell down. It's damaged, water damaged, and dusty and dirty. And it has a glass on the top. So what I'm probably going to do, look how old it is. I love it. But it's getting a redo. And yesterday when I was pondering it, let me show you this. Excuse my bottom. Wish I would learn not to do that. So I don't know what I'm going to put on the other sides, but what do y'all think about this rooster rice paper in the center? The top of the table is actually scrapbook paper, and I pieced it together. Paint on the glass. Well, see, that's what I thought about doing back in the day, but I don't know if I'm going to paint on it. It's, oh, stencil the sides. I think a little rub and buff, but not heavy. Love the rooster. Have to purchase the rooster rice paper to make a piece for my kitchen. And listen, we decided this past week, when we painted our daisy for April, the May painting is going to be a rooster, so I'll be working on that. I think this paper is just so pretty, and I thought it would look really nice. And then if somebody wanted to use it in their kitchen, I don't know. It's a work in progress. I want to redo this tray. I love this tray. I just haven't had the guts to jump in on it. So, I mean, would I maybe do the rice paper on top of the glass? I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. Love the rooster. Dark on the sides, then stencil. Ooh. So paint dark on the two sides, have the rooster in the middle. Ooh, I could pull out one of those, maybe one of the dark greens, maybe out of his tail. Ooh, something like that. And stencil. I hate to stencil. What would I stencil? I am not good at stenciling. Oh, Dolly, I'll go look. The check paper that she has, that would be ideal. If I could just get 2 more sheets of paper that coordinate with this rooster and do them on the sides, that would be a no-brainer. And of course, I'd paint this wood and wax it, and probably would use a little of the gold rub and buff, you know, to put around the edges. Put it all underneath the glass. Okay. Okay, I'd have to figure out what to adhere it to. Once I take it apart, I'll see, you know, what it looks like. Hand letter? You know I love to do that. What could I hand letter on it? This rooster is just so pretty. That's Elizabeth. Hello. That's what I need to do. Okay. Well, hopefully I'll get to work on that sometime this week. But that's that. And I'm having a ball, feeling good again, and getting some of these projects done up and getting to paint again. I thought about that too, Melissa. I did. Hand letter on the glass. I could do that. Just do oh, that would be pretty. There you go, Elizabeth. Use some of that letter paper she has too. Letter paper. I'll have to see. I don't remember seeing letter paper. Top of the morning to you. Oh, to write on there. I thought, Laura, it is 5 o'clock. See, this is what I like to get to do. I'm through. I'm not looking at that now, and we bounce ideas off of each other. This is fun. I get to see all the comments as my numbers just cave, and that's okay. Y'all can go if you need to. Wood may last better than glass. Yeah, you know, oh, Gail, if you're not watching the comments, Dolly wants to know if you'll sell your paint or give the recipe. No, I did not. One of our sweet tater bugs, and they shared it was it in the group or either the art journaling group? I can't remember. But it's a technique that I can't wait to try. And so I think I'm going to try it with y'all live this week. But it's a way to make your own rice paper substitute. And it is so cool, and I can't wait to try it. Yeah, some people don't like talking, and I understand. That's why, well, if you're reading your comments on your phone, I had my contacts in. I can barely see it. You can see when people just join, and they haven't commented. You just see their names. And I don't ever call them out until somebody comments. I don't call their name because I respect that not everybody wants to do that. The Rub and Buff you can get at Hobby Lobby, or you can get it on Amazon. Now, Elizabeth uses a different kind because this has a strong odor. Elizabeth, you can tell us again the name of the one you use that lasts forever. It's a bigger tube. I have to see the rice paper craft. Barb, if you're not buying, it's stuff that you probably have on hand. And yes, I'm going to do it live, Carmela. In fact, I may just do that Tuesday because I'm too excited to try it. I really, really want to try it. And I think y'all would enjoy it. And I love alternate ways to do it yourself. Of course, when you order from Kathy, you're getting her, you can order plain rice paper, which I did too. Wise Owl, that's it. Chalk It Up Fancy. That's where Elizabeth gets hers. So you get her actual designs on her rice paper. But if there's a design that you want or a look that you want, but you can't find it out there, this technique. For Tuesday, the supply list. Linda, you can call me out, or I feel like you don't care if I'm here. Oh, Linda, I care. Honestly, I care for everybody who's here. I promise you that. Every single one of you means the world to me. And I don't want you to ever feel like I don't care, because I do. That's why I just wanted to have a live this week where we just talk. And y'all can ask me questions or... Anyway, yeah, so that'll probably be tomorrow at 2. And I'll nail that down and post about it in the morning. So what you'll need for this is, from the tutorial I saw, if you've got a cereal box liner, cut it, lay it flat. That would be good to have. I think parchment paper would work, or maybe wax paper would be better. Yes, I do, Linda. Thank you, Bev. So you're going to need some Elmer's glue, some water, cheesecloth if you want to, napkins, tissue paper. I think that's about it. So, oh, Gail, you're so sweet to share that. She's going to share her recipe with us. Yeah, probably in the group. Right, Gail? And Tater Bug and Sweet Tater Bugs? I do too, Nelda. That's my favorite part. The crafting is just an aside for me. I just love hanging out with y'all. Thank you, Betty. I do. Now that I've found her, the two... Oh, Barb, that's so sweet. Thank you. How are you feeling? I know you've been having some health issues, and I've been thinking about you. Okay, so here's what we did today. Recap. I got to try to get an Amanda made screenshot. I can't do it without laughing. She does it so gracefully, and you don't even realize what she's doing. And then when I go try to get the screenshot, I get a lot of not a smile. You love to shop at Goodwill to find items to redo. Well, I had kind of gotten away from that for a while. And then comes Elizabeth, showing me these wonderful techniques. And now I just have to go to Goodwill and see what... I even went to some yard sales in the neighborhood yesterday. I only found one thing, but it's to redo in the Elizabeth style. It's another Kirkland's 90s. It's one of those that you'd hang in the bathroom. It's very dark, and it's got the dress form, and it says Paris or something like that, you know, but it had a nice frame. Oh, I do, Judy. Thank you. Very, very much important. All of y'all are to me, and your support and encouragement, y'all give us far more than we could ever give you, and I mean that. So we leave with a pretty tray today that I just don't know how I'm going to part with now, and I guess I got to decide what to do about the back. I guess if it were going to be, I don't know. If I keep it, I probably won't paint the bottom because I'll just use it. Oh, Michelle, thank you for that. I just love, I love learning all these new techniques. I can't fit into one like category. And I'm going to paint, I'm going to do mixed media, you know, neurographic art. I want to try all the things. And so I love that y'all let me do that. And you at least tell me you're excited about them. Oh, Danielle, that's so sweet of you. If I sell it, I will definitely paint the bottom. If I keep it for myself, it'll probably just sit on my dresser, so I probably won't. But always, Gail. And so between now and tomorrow at 2, think up your burning questions that you have about me and Mr. T, or about anything, and I'll do my best to see, you know, to be here. We'll just chit chat. Ah, Lee came back. Look, Lee. It turned out pretty, didn't it? I'm loving it. You can't either, Simone. Yeah, I just can't. I want to try it all. If I see something that sparks joy in my heart, or seeing that tutorial on the rice paper, the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, oh, I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to try it for myself. Oh, yes, Opa. Thanks, Lee. Yeah, I love y'all, and I'm going to go so y'all can get your supper. Lee's got to go have birthday dinner. Y'all have fun. Where y'all going, Lee? I kind of like it too, Cecile. I'm not bothered by the black. It didn't match the top before. Oh, thank you, Gail. He does work hard to bring over. He's a perfectionist, so. Oh, Carrie. Uh-oh. Carrie's good. Oh, Texas Roadhouse. Yum. Eat one of those rolls for me, okay? Hey, Tony. I was just getting off. It's her son's birthday today. Her 16-year-old Chase, her youngest son, or her younger son, I should say. Oh, you too, Opa. Thank you. If y'all want it, it's Bell Lily. I think their t-shirts like this usually run maybe $12.99 or something. So, yeah, they're very reasonable. And I don't, you know, I always wear Love and Life jewelry. That's what I wear all the time. And for the most part, unless it's, you know, a special piece that somebody gave me as a gift. And I saw these earrings. Trisha's going to kill me. But they were cute, and I had to try them. Because y'all know I love asymmetrical earrings. And she's made some for me before. They don't really match. They just are coordinating. Well, Bell Lily had these earrings, and I should get them this week. One side's a bird cage, and I think the other side's the bird. I don't know. I can't wait to see what they're like. I love steak. I used to couldn't care a thing about steak. And then I hit 50. Then I crave steak. Oh, Elizabeth's answering that to Linda. Okay, all right. I'm so serious, y'all. I could sit here all day. Did I buy them all? The shirts? No. No, Ellie, thank you, Tony. These are Love and Life, and I love these. They've got little gears at the bottom, little beads here. I just love her style. This necklace is a Love and Life jewelry piece, too. It's got a little arrow on it. Y'all check her out. Trish Thomas, but if you Google Love and Life Jewelry, it's loveandlifejewelry.com, I believe. That may be for Lee. I like my steak medium well, not well done. Mr. T taught me that. Yeah, Elizabeth just got a bunch of her jewelry, and I was going to tell you, Elizabeth also ordered quite a few Belle Lily pieces. And some of them are the same ones I have. So we may end up doing a live together as Twinkies. So we don't know. Oh, that's so special, Melissa. Do you, Dolly? Yeah, it's addictive. Her jewelry is just, you can't have just one piece, it seems like, because, oh, it's all so pretty. And I got a sneak preview of some new elements that she got not too long ago that she's going to be making, and I'm going to beat y'all to the shop on those. There's some great stuff. You're a medium well person too, Tony. I like it to have some juice left in it, but I don't want it to be red. I painted with white chalk paint. Oh, okay. Y'all are making me hungry. I am hungry now, all this talk. Okay, I will see y'all tomorrow at 2. Bring your water, a cup of coffee, whatever, and we're just gonna, I don't even know, I may sit in my chair, in my easy chair. I don't know. We may be at the kitchen table. I may be right here. I don't know. We're just gonna hang out for a little Q&A for as long as y'all want to. Yeah, that's tomorrow at 2. That's what I'm going to say. And then Tuesday, I'll get all the ingredient lists together for what we're doing Tuesday, and we're going to try to make our own rice paper. And that'll be fun too. All right, y'all go have a great evening. Lee, eat a bite of steak for all of us because you just made us really hungry. I know, Rita, y'all got to go tell Moidle that y'all want her back. We got to get our Moidle back. All right, y'all. Have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.